number of real, unique humans that you see making comments on a daily basis on Twitter is above 95%. That is what they're claiming. Does anyone have that experience? Exactly.
Elon Musk making waves again this morning. The deal for his total Twitter takeover again coming into question over his search for the true number of fake or spam accounts on the platform. Joining us now to discuss, writer for Newsweek and The Hill, Brandon Egan. Brandon, hey, good to see you this morning. If you were up super early this morning, maybe you caught this tweet from Elon Musk, which really got people questioning about the future of this deal. He said 20% fake spam accounts, while 4 times what Twitter claims could be much higher than that. My offer was based on Twitter's SEC filings being accurate. Yesterday, Twitter's CEO publicly refused to show proof of that 5%. The deal cannot move forward until he does. Essentially, Elon believes there are more fake accounts than maybe he was originally told. What do you make of this?
Thanks for having me. Good morning. You know, I think this whole deal has been interesting. I think Elon's been playing a game of chess while everyone else is playing checkers, and you don't become the wealthiest man in the world by chance. As someone in this industry, it's no doubt that there's over 20% fake people on Twitter. A couple quick checks on Google, and you can buy 10,000 Twitter followers for $50. So, you know, Elon has every right in the world to question the number of fake users. And look, he's going to use this as a bargaining chip to either walk away from this deal or renegotiate it.
He's also sort of weighed in on advice for Twitter users, I guess the real ones out there. So if they wanted to sort of set their own preferences when it comes to algorithms as to how they might see tweets appear on their news feed, he sent this tweet out. Essentially saying it's very important to fix your Twitter feed. You can tap the home button, tap stars on upper right screen, select latest tweets. You are being manipulated by the algorithm in ways you don't realize. Easy to switch back and forth to see the difference. So essentially you can control, what he's advising is you can take control of your Twitter feed and make sure you see all the tweets come in as the time they were tweeted out. What does that tell you about what he knows in regards to Twitter's algorithm and maybe the intent behind it?
I think regardless of what happens with this deal, whether Elon ultimately becomes the owner of Twitter or not, he's brought tremendous light to the issues that exist not only on Twitter, but other social media platforms. And this is probably the largest issue that faces our generation. Censorship on social media is not something to be taken lightly in a free country. And at the end of the day, these social platforms need to show users whatever it is they want to see. If I'm following someone, I shouldn't be censored or blocked from viewing everything that they post and update. So Elon's bringing tremendous light to all the various issues that exist at Twitter and beyond.
Let's go back to the bots. You said that people can essentially purchase followers for a pretty decent price, and you can really bump your follower count, maybe make yourself seem like a more listened to person than perhaps you really are. But is it just on Twitter where we see these sort of bot accounts? Do we see them across other social media platforms?
Yeah, this is unfortunately across every platform that's out there, from the big name ones to the smaller ones that we may not even hear about. And, you know, as someone in the digital marketing space, this is something that I see day in and day out. This is nothing new. This has existed since the start of social media. And unfortunately, this is something that social media sites haven't done a very good job at policing, right? Because they're essentially evaluated by the number of followers and growth that they have. So they have no incentive to police this. So this is unfortunately rampant across every single social media platform out there.
Verification, would that maybe help determine who's real and who's not?
I think there's a variety of means to verify who is and isn't real. I think the other question comes down to how much information do users want to provide to big tech? Sure. You know, I think that big tech has a challenge here of balancing collecting information from users and verifying them while also policing their platforms to ensure that they're providing a free, open community that's full of real people, not robots and fake accounts.
Very true. Really interesting conversation, and we will be watching what happens next in this deal. Brendan, thanks so much for coming on this morning. We appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Thanks.